It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Heat and the Thunder. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Bruce Cartwright, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box now, Jerome Terry. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Jerome.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while. Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Into the box now, Frank Cooper, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Terry aboard here at first with nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Cooper is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Frank Cooper becomes the first out of the inning. Andrew Bowen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's running. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hit hard towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
No balls and a strike to count. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
This is chopped down the third baseline. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Heat are out in front 1-0. Lucas Story will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping in, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Corey Esparza as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. And this ball game is tied at 1.
That was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Randall Mad Dog. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
It's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
At the plate, Omar Valido, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
To the plate now, Andrew Arellano. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Line softly toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Lester Brown. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive, so a sweep at home would be extra special.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, Ronaldo Rivera. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. At the plate, DeMarcus Randolph is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and 1 strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Lucas Stolardi. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Danger averted. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Saul Worthing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Bo Law is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The average coming in, 257. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly, he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. The pitcher, Bruce Cartwright, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peterson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Cannon. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Corey Esparza is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jerome Terry. From the stretch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Frank Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So striding forward now, Andrew Bowen. Here's the first pitch to him. Bowen, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Franchise. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Randall Mad Dog. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Another full count pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Omar Valido. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but called a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Mike Mendez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, that grounder caught him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, DeMarcus Peterson, offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Lester Brown, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Brown stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Ronaldo Rivera waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. battled for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So stepping in, Ronaldo Rivera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Thunder are out in front here, 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Arellano. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Cooper is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Saul Worthing comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here it comes. Worthing, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Bo Law. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And again a throw, and the fans don't like this at all. Count even now at 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here's the 2-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Settling in now, DeMarcus Randolph. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Lucas Doherty. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jerome Terry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. First and second here with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Three-two pitch. This one skied out toward right. Franchise is there to put it away for out number 1, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The right fielder, number 7, Frank Cooper.
At the plate, Frank Cooper. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And this is on the ground at first. Could be 2. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Digging in once again, Andrew Bowen, and he's at risk with the old hat trick, 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. Into the box, Mike Mendez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And I think it's a combination of factors that might be getting to him right here. You've got that pitch count that's getting up there, but also the heat can be a factor.
And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch and off the bat, it certainly
the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lester Brown is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up. Adrian Esparza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Adrian Esparza.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And now he scales the wall and makes an unbelievable catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Cannon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hops this one up. Bowen over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Corey Esparza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! Solo solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The right fielder, number 15.
In now, Scott Franchise, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Randall Mad Dog scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Valido, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home. Bobby Tyrone takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Tyrone.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up is the shortstop, Ronaldo Rivera. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, DeMarcus Randolph. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. 0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Rodriguez swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not 2. Alec Tiffy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49.
Leading off the inning, Andrew Arellano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the stretch. Out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. To the plate now, Saul Worthing,
as he sends it on the ground to first.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The first baseman for four. Whoa.
At the plate now, Bo Law, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Tiffy gets a lot of outs with his splitter, but that doesn't mean he's just out there finessing the ball. He throws his split hard, which really makes it a unique pitch.
One of the keys, Matty D, why he's so hard to hit, not only does he throw the splitter, but he throws it with the same arm speed, arm action of the fastball. It's a hard splitter that's not only about 5 to 6 miles an hour off his good fastball, but it's hard and it has tremendous arm speed.
Mike Hayes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here's another 2-2. Pitch misses the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 3-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Well, he gets back in time, safe at second base. Standing in, Brian Cannon. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cooper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Clyde Hall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Arellano arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, Frank Cooper.
Digging in, Frank Cooper. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Mad Dog has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 6, Andrew Rowan.
Standing in, Andrew Bowen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he falls behind 0-2. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Martin Meyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Corey Esparza.
Third baseman, Corey Esparza.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Scott Franchise.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Randall Mad Dog.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Mendez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box to Marcus Peterson. Chopper foul. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Lester Brown, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Law over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Reynaldo Rivera.
Stepping up now, Reynaldo Rivera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Here's a pop-up now. Law moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Into the box, Omar Valido.
For the Thunder, the shortstop, Omar Valido.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in his zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
In now, Andrew Arellano. Here's the first pitch to him. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High pop-up. Mendez in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Now in the box, Saul Worthing. First offering on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Now the 1-0. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Lays off. 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Nick Phelps is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Christopher Templeton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Scott Jordan will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a throw over, runner back standing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Gabriel. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in the pair.
Good late Camby will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Still only one out in the inning. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Cannon. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Terry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. Tennessee is out in front, 6-4. Scott Jordan remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Guy Heaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
1
Riding in, DeMarcus Randolph, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
0-1 the count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
The Thunder maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. DeMarcus Randolph becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Stepping into the box, Christopher Templeton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Franchise is there, 2 down.
Now back, the center fielder, Jerome Terry.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jerome Terry. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Thunder finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
6-4 the outcome today. Tennessee get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Clyde Hall wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Guy Eaton closes the door for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. first for your victorious home team. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.